Afrika itajengwa na nani vijana?
Afrika itajengwa na sisi wenyewe.
Hey, Afrika itajengwa na nani vijana?
Afrika itajengwa na sisi wenyewe.
Hey, Afrika itajengwa na nani vijana?
Afrika itajengwa na sisi wenyewe.
Representing the youth in the government.
I am particularly pleased with the theme leading with Ubuntu, the African youth transforming the continent. I think, as a bit of historical perspective, the concept of Ubuntu came timely to the continent of Africa after the writings of philosopher Hegel and Levi-Bruhl that pointed to the misdirection of African history. And as a reaction, African philosophers, better known as ethno-philosophers, gathered to give different contexts of Africa's history and philosophy. If it were not for Kwasi Wiredu with the concept of consensual democracy from Ghana, then it was Bernard Montolino with personhood from South Africa. If it were not for Father Placide Temple with the African Ubuntu from Congo, then it was Henry Odera Oruka from Kenya. If indeed it were not for Kwame Gyekye, who gave the thermophic view of a person in Africa from Ghana, then it was J.S. Mbiti with the Ubuntu from Kenya. The concept of Ubuntu, contrary to a popular view, is not limited to the communitarian view of our well-being as Africa. It goes beyond communism. It goes beyond interconnectedness to talk about love, to talk about empathy, to talk about communal resilience. And it gives me immense pleasure that Core Africa, with all the partners, chose Ubuntu as the main theme of this conference. The young person in the 21st century today, with the exposure of technology, is a problem solver and a co-creator. And that is the generation I am proud to stand before and other than being part of. So thank you so much, Core Africa, for this. I believe that the young people of Africa today, as has been intimated here, are not a problem to be solved, but an opportunity that can turbocharge, of course, with the partnership of the experience of all our old people in Africa, through the sage philosophy of Henry Odera Oruka. We can partner, we can bring a deliberate partnership where those who have the necessary experience, otherwise called the sage, and the young people who, by virtue of our age, have the energy. This is the energy that we need to turbocharge our development here, not only here in Kenya, but even all other African countries here present.